having a breakfast and saying it's a men's breakfast is good because it'll draw in men that otherwise might not come. I find them much more selective and sometimes a little closed-minded, so I have to be careful about the topics. But I now depend very much on the number of women that come too, because obviously without 20 or so people it would hardly be worth having the breakfast. I did a program. Whenever anybody doesn't show up, I'll put a program on, because as a former teacher, I have programs ready to go. I can make one up in a week or so easily. My father's B-24. Men and women, but especially men, like topics that have to do with history. They like topics, in this case, that have to do with war. And what I found is that when you vary the topic a little bit, like today's program about a pilot, there are people that came I never saw before. I find that true. If I have a really good topic, I find that true every single time. When I did a program on my father's B-24 that got shot down, and I found over in England, there were people that came, it's quite a story, there were people that came that I had never seen before. And they knew, I thought in doing the research on my dad's plane that I knew something about a B-24. I found people who knew a lot more than me. And one week we had a program on old clocks. I really doubted about how popular that would be. And we had as many people as we've ever had, because there are people out there and that's their hobby. And so my hope is that we'll find, they'll see the write-up about it, they'll come in, and I'll say, this is pretty interesting, and they may give a look to some other topic that they may not have come for, but they like the idea, they like the people here, and they come to it.